I may never get to witness. There is an ache in my heart for cedar trees, for trillion seas, for community, so that I may look to my left and find men with noses carved like mine, look to my right and find women with hips that sit and sway like mine. Instead, I walk down to my local man'oor shop, order a za'atar, only for my cousins to tell me it tastes nothing like the za'atar in Lebanon. I do not know how to tell them this pathetic ball of dough in my hand is Lebanon to me. When they speak to me of its beauty, the way its streets dazzle under the light of its people, my teeth seethe in jealousy. There is a home I may never know. For when I was created, there was a rift sewn into my being, leaving me torn with the privilege that speaks of my opportunity here and the longing that speaks of my duty there. So when my grandmother speaks to me of her village, of the sisters she shared dreams with, of the brothers she broke bread with, in solace, I grab her hand and tell her, in another life, Taita. In another life, we may stroll through your neighborhood together, hand in hand as we greet the sisters you left behind. But there is an unspoken truth that sits on both of our tongues, a rock we refuse to swallow. There is only this life. And in this life, Lebanon is burning, and my grandmother burns with it. The fruits of her old age are not meant to be spent watching her land go up in flames, watching children who speak the way hers do, targeted and slaughtered by airstrikes, screaming and begging for their life, only to have their purpose reduced to collateral. To my beloved Lebnan, if I cannot leave you with my touch, then I will leave you with these words. I know this massacre seems foreign to you. I can trace the origins of this destruction down to the bones of language, where you were raised with the standard of generosity, where you've only ever been taught to share, not out of instruction, but of kindness. So where you hear your ancestors preach to give, they hear take, for they may never understand. This entitlement they wear like a cloak, they do not know. They do not know. Lebnan is our mother, not meant to be touched, but to be held with the tenderness of a baby bird, so that in another life, my grandmother may hear it sing again. Thank you.